Hello everyone! In today's episode of my book series, I'll be talking about Trese. Okay? Who is Trese or what is Trese? So welcome back to my channel. My name is Margo and I know you're excited about this, especially for Filipino comic book fans. Okay? On June 11, Netflix will be showing the first ever Filipino graphic novel, which is Trese. Okay, so June 11, watch out for that series on Netflix. So who is Trese? So Trese is Alexandra Trese. She's a detective who specializes in the supernatural. Okay? If I describe Trese or what's the similarity in Hollywood TV series, I would say the closest would be Grimm. So if you remember, in the early 2010s, there was an American TV show called Grimm. So it's almost similar, no? Almost similar, the concept in the way, in terms of the approach, no? So Grimm, Trese. Trese is like the Filipino version, but Trese came out earlier in a comic book. So the first comic book, Trese, Murder on Balete Drive, came out in 2008. All of the comic books are in English. I think it's appealing for not just local Filipino audience but also internationally. And then a couple of years ago, they came out with Tagalog versions or Filipino versions, I would say. This is an example of the Filipino version. And this one is Trese, ang Trahedya ni Dr. Burgos, which was translated in Tagalog by Bob Ong. Imagine Bob Ong. I think there are a lot of Bob Ong fans, but who could imagine that being an advice guru, he's now writing or translating horror comics. You know, Trese has a very rich historical background in terms of in Filipino comics. No, I remember when I was younger, when Filipino comics, you know, those old comic books that would come out. There was the Halimaw, and then there are TV series in like ABS-CBN and GMA, Balintataw, you know, movies, Shake, Rattle, and Roll. So Filipinos really love talking about super elementals, no, or elementals or supernatural beings that has been called from Filipino culture or Filipino society. So Trese fights brief background so far, no, from the two comic books that I read. So she came from a very long line of babaylan, of a family that specializes, no, in supernatural arts, right? So she's channeling that into solving crimes that has a different element to it, not just crimes done by ordinary human beings, but of elementals, you know, etc., etc. So in the first book, which is Trese, Murder on Balete Drive, there are 4 cases or 4 different stories. So she fought with the White Lady of Balete Drive. There's also a tikbalang. I forgot what a tikbalang is in English, but tikbalang is half man, half horse. Right? It's like the Minotaur, but instead of a bull, it's a horse. Also, talking about San Telmo or Saint Elmo's fire. Right? So this one, and then the Shadow Witness, it has elements of exorcism, in a lot more, no, of Filipino horror or thriller or mystery, right? So I'm still looking for other Trese books. It's so hard to look for them or find them. I was able to buy my copies from one from National Books, actually 2 from National Bookstore, and then this one I just recently bought this week from Fully Books. So I'm still planning to add to my collection, but I'm so happy that I've read them before watching the series on June 11th, you know, which is the premiere. I'm so excited, and I hope this video gets you excited as well, right? And it doesn't scare you. I hope it doesn't scare me as well. Woo, scary. But this is it. I'm so proud that a Filipino graphic novel or comics has been turned into a series, and which will be watched worldwide, no? As we all know, the audience of Netflix. So just to show you, so this is the original, no? It's in black and white. So it really has that scary, very natural, no, shadowing, brooding elements. And then this one is colored in nature. More of like the Marvel or DC comic, no, version. Okay. Age group, I would say teens. Don't let kids below 12 years old read this, because especially don't read this during the witching hour at 3 a.m. as not to invite any elements or supernatural beings. But anyway, here you go, Trese. Alright, so excited. Don't forget to watch it in Netflix on June 11th. Okay, so thank you everyone. I'm getting a little scared now. But here we go, right? So stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!